Hello everybody, welcome to our review. Tonight we are reviewing Studio Series number 56 of Shockwave. Studio Series Shockwave number 56. Here's his Shockwave. Here he is as a Cybertronian tank. We never seen Shockwave's Cybertronian tank in the movie. Here he is right here. And so with Paratrooper, Wheelie, and Brains. So we got Shockwave. Let's start with the tiny ones. Here is Brains. You can see on my camera. He looks very nice. He's Brains. Hopefully they make a Studio Series Brains laptop. And a Studio Series Brains with, with the missing right leg. Remember, his leg was missing because of the crash he with Brains. We'll first talk about Brains. Brains appeared in Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction. He was voiced by Reno Wilson. He first appeared in Sam's apartment, and then when Carly, they were just enjoying their love, and then Brains shows up, and then when he appeared again when he was at the Nest headquarters, talking about when the Decepticons had just hit the workplace at Sam's, and then Brains appeared in another scene in Age of Extinction, or Brains did appear in the when they were exiling the Autobots, and then we saw him at Chicago scene, and then we saw him in a scene where he was driving on Leadfoot for a ride, and then he said the quotes, Autobot victory, and that was kind of funny. And then Leadfoot had to get out of the fight of fighting Shockwave, and we'll be talking about Shockwave. And then Brains appeared, and they aboard the spaceship, and then got on the big spaceship and tore every spaceship apart. And the last time we saw him was when he crashed into the Chicago River. And then after that, and then into the river. And then after that, and then in Dark of the Age of Extinction, we saw him with a small role, including one when he had a missing right leg and he was on a cane and with something strapped, like it's maybe a wire to KSI, and they hooked him up to Megatron, and then the scene when the Autobots were attacking, Brains hanged out with Hound, and then the last time we saw him in Age of Extinction was in the it's the bone, dog's bone. Sorry about that. And then last time we saw him was at an abandoned train station, and then we hadn't seen him in the fifth movie. So let's talk about Autobot Wheelie. He's a monster truck who appeared in the. You can see my camera. He looks very nice, red, a blue, dark blue former Decepticon, and he appeared in Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon. I forgot one more thing. Brains appeared when they were talking about getting Autobots but the investigation was open, and they had Autobots. Ooh, hey, get out of the camera, please. Sorry about that. We're going to be on a commercial break. We'll be right. We're back, everyone. We apologize for the commercial disruption. The cat, she is mine, so we apologize for that. Wheelie appeared in Revenge of the Fallen. Remember, he appeared at near Sam's neighbors to tell him they all spark. And then he appeared at Michaela's shop in Revenge of the Fallen. And then, remember, he was messing around, and then one of his eyes got blown out. His eye got damaged, his left eye. And then He appeared in The Box at the airport, and he appeared at the dorm room of Sam's and Wicky's, and then after that, and then Willie had became looking at symbols for Sam, and then he appeared at the museum at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum in Washington D.C. in the movie, and then they went to Cairo, Egypt to find the Star Harvester. The last time we saw him was in Bumblebee's Camaro. And then after the events of Revenge of the Fallen, Ratchet had made a good eye for Willie. And then after that he appeared at the in Sam's apartment when he got wet. And then he watched the movie Star Trek. And remember, Willie also appeared at the Nest headquarters with Brains, and Willie also told them they were also when he was in his monster truck mode, and then after he did that, he appeared in the scene of the monster truck, and then he was in back at Sam's apartment, and then Willie was in when the Autobots were was also when they were knowing about what happened on the moon in 61 with the Ark crashing, and then Willie also appeared when they were exiling the Autobots, and then he appeared again. He appeared on Leadfoot's race car mode, and then Willie had to get out while the wreckers were attacking Shockwave, and then Willie had also got on the spaceship, and then the spaceship, and the last time we saw Willie in Dark of the Moon was when his spaceship crashed. Willie then appeared in the 5th movie of the Transformers at the junkyard. He first appeared at the junkyard when this guy, I can't remember his name, was looking at vehicles, and he also told him about the alien weapon and then the guy tries to attack Willie, and then after that Willie appeared at the when Squeaks tells him, and he calls him, and then Willie appeared in again in when telling him Caden, he tells would he fail, and he told the last time we saw him when he heard the sound, heard what was that on the talisman was on his arm. We apologize. We're going to take another commercial break, and we're going to be right back. So here we are. Here is Autobot Paratrooper. Here he is. He has a parachute right here. Yeah, the parachutes only appeared in the Chicago scenes the parachutes, Lisa. Their black suits appeared in Dark of the Moon. We didn't see it in the other scenes of the 5th movie. So, now, we do Shockwave. Shockwave is a Decepticon that appeared in Dark of the Moon, who appeared in the Chernobyl scene when they were going after the engine piece of the Ark, and then after that they escaped. And in the 5th movie, or Dark of the Moon, Shockwave later appeared at Chicago, and then Shockwave got attacked by the Wreckers, Topspin, Leadfoot, and Robuster, and in the final scene we saw him was when he told him to destroy the skyscraper, his pet, and then after that the 3rd movie, after Shockwave got angry over the death of his pet, Shockwave attacks Optimus, and then in the other scene we see him when all the Decepticons are trash talking down there, and then Shockwave gets hurt by the Nest soldiers, and then Shockwave and the Wreckers hit Shockwave, and then the last time we saw him was when Shockwave ripped Optimus kills Shockwave, and then and that was the last time we. And then he fires his weapon, this thing at the at where Sentinel Prime was controlling the pillars to stop the pillars from. And then the last, before they got into, Optimus fighted with Sentinel. So, and then he was a two-headed Decepticon. Hopefully they make in the future. He'd be kind of interesting, a two-headed Decepticon that looks like Shockwave. So we'll be right back. We're right back, and now here we talk about Shockwave's features. He has a nice. This is his tank treads underneath, and he has the tank gun. He has the a sword that Shockwave has. He has these, I don't know what they are called. And you can see his feet, they're really nice. We got his arms. So we will be starting to transform Shockwave right now. We will take out the sword, put it back on, and when we get him in robot mode. So, first we want to take out the legs, the limbs. That's what is probably want to do. And then after that, we want to move his legs around, put him back in where they sort out. Oops, got his right legs. And this is gonna be, we do remember his instructions, and kind of trying to take it easy with Shockwave. And I think it got to do is more work. Sorry, knocked the camera over. Sorry about that. Got the camera knocked over. We apologize for that. It was too much. And we got his left arm. Got the we will have more reviews coming up. We have the review. We're gonna be review. Got to get that. Y'all, like, I will be doing. I'm gonna put that. Got the sword and we are. So here is Shockwave in robot mode. Here's his nice weapon. He looks a lot like his movie accurate. And so that will be all it for Shockwave for tonight. We apologize for all my camera dropping. So we'll see you all next time. Bye everybody. Enjoy your rest of your night.